I feel the winds of the west, out breath, letting go of my leaves, all I do not need. Into the darkness of the fall sunset, I release, receive, getting ready for the silence. I feel the winds of the west, out breath, letting go of my leaves, all I do not need. Into the darkness of the fall sunset, I release, receive, getting ready for the silence. I feel the winds of the west, out breath, letting go of my leaves, all I do not need. Into the darkness of the fall sunset, I release, receive, getting ready for the silence. I feel the winds of the west, out breath, letting go of my leaves, all I do not need. Into the darkness of the fall sunset, I release, receive, getting ready for the silence. I feel the winds of the west, out breath, letting go of my leaves, all I do not need. Into the darkness of the fall sunset, I release, receive, getting ready. Would you like to sing with us? I feel the winds. I feel the winds of the west, out breath, letting go of my leaves, all I do not need. Into the darkness of the fall sunset, I release, receive, getting ready. One more time with us. I feel the winds of the west, out breath, letting go of my leaves, all I do not need. Into the darkness of the fall sunset, I release, receive, getting ready for the silence. That's by Ayla Nerio. Oh, when I'm broken, I'm in need, Feel that ocean, swallowing me. Head is hanging, so sorrowfully. Oh, love, shine your light on me. On that morning, scared and blue. When I'm hungry, thirsty too. Send this raindrop, down to the sea. Oh, love, shine your light on me. Shine your light, oh, shine your light, oh, shine your light, oh, shine your light. And I know that in the darkness I'm alright. everybody. Do you want to sing that one with us? Yeah? Because we have more time. You want to sing it? Yeah. That song's by Chris Martin. Every time. Okay, let me try it again. That song's by Coldplay. Chris Martin is the leader of Coldplay, lead singer, yeah. So, oh, when I'm 1, 2, 3. Oh, when I'm broken, I'm in need. Feel that ocean, swallowing me. Head is hanging, so sorrowfully. Oh, love, come shine your light on me. On that morning, scared and blue. When I'm hungry, thirsty too. Send this raindrop down to the sea. Oh, love, shine your light on me. Oh, shine your light. Oh, shine your light. Oh, shine your light. I know that in the darkness I'm all right. There's no sun rising, but inside I'm free. 'Cause the love will shine your light on me. Shine your light on me. Okay, everybody. So I'm Heather Houston. Hi. Good to see you all. It's been a minute since I've been here. And this is my women's choir, Yalalati. Well, some of them. This is about a third of them today. Yeah, it's about a third of them. So we are going to sing with all of you, We Shall Be Known. How many of you know that one? Oh, yeah. By Ma Muse. Oh, good. You ready to sing that one with us? Okay. Let's all sing it in unison. You all know what unison is? I mean, I don't want to make any assumptions. Singing in unison means that we're singing all the same notes. And then on the second round, we'll start bringing the harmonies in. How does that sound? Okay. We shall be known by the company we keep, by the ones who circle round to tend these fires. We shall be known by the ones who sow and reap the seeds of change alive from deep within the earth. It is time now. It is time now that we thrive. It is time we lead ourselves into the well. It is time now, and what a time to be alive. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. by the ones who circle round to tend these fires. We shall be known by the ones who sow and reap the seeds of change alive from deep within the earth. It is time. It is time now. It is time now that we thrive. It is time we lead ourselves into the well. It is time now, and what a time to be alive. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. Again, real quietly. We shall be known by the company we keep, by the ones who circle round to tend these fires. We shall be known by the ones who sow and reap the seeds of change alive from deep within the earth. Give it all you got. It is time now. It is time now that we thrive. It is time we lead ourselves into the well. It is time now, and what a time to be alive. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning, in this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love.
Good morning, everybody. We're excited to have Yalalati here today. All right, before we do anything else, let's take a few minutes and say hello to each other. So get up, move around the room, say hello to someone, introduce yourself to someone you don't know, give a hug to someone you love, welcome each other into the space. Hey to everybody who's watching us on YouTube and Facebook. We are so grateful that you're watching this morning, and we're going to get started in just a moment.
Happy Sunday and warm welcome. I'm loving all the love. Good morning, good morning. We're so glad you're here at CSL Santa Cruz Sunday celebration service at the Resource Center for Nonviolence. At CSL, our vision is a world that works for everyone and all life on Earth. Guess what? My name is Topher Steele. My pronouns are he and him, and my people come from, oh goodness, the UK, Poland, Denmark. Just found that one out. Yes. So we like to ride bicycles. Right? I serve as a professional practitioner here at CSL Santa Cruz, and it is definitely my joy to be with each and every one of you today.
Good morning. My name is Grace Lovejoy. My pronouns are her and she, and my people come from the British Isles, Germany, and Denmark. We Danes must stick together. I serve as a staff minister here and also as a licensed religious practitioner. And today I'm joined by Sky Leona as our High Watch. Yo, Sky. And she's here to hold us in prayer the whole time we're here. Whether you're here in person, tuning in online, returning after some time away, or visiting for the very first time, we welcome you. This is your community, your sanctuary, and we're so glad you chose to spend your Sunday morning with us.
Join us after service for our community social hour and potluck. We need 3 to 4 volunteers. Can I have somebody raise their hand? Perfect. I love it. Thank you for your help. To quietly leave during the offering to help us set up for the potluck. Please, we just raised our hands. We're just reading through. Thank you. Meet Jason or myself by the Unity Room for instructions. Last names beginning with M through R. Thanks for bringing something to share for our potluck. Next week, last names starting with the letters S through Z. Guess what? You're up.
Our practitioners and ministers are available for prayer support after service. I'd like to invite any practitioners who are here today to raise your hands so people can see where you are, and contact us for anything that you wish to have expressed out into the larger world and into the ears of the infinite. Whether it's joyful or sadness, we can help. We'd love to celebrate what wins you've got. So you can connect with any of us directly after service, or you can place your prayers in the prayer request box, or you can email us at CSL Santa Cruz, prayer at cslsantacruz.org. You all know what ORG is, right? Okay.
Bidding for divine dining, doing, and destination continues. Bid on one-of-a-kind experiences. Bidding for individual events runs until 2 days before it occurs. Bid online, link and email and social media, or in person on Sundays. Any questions, please email Amron, A-M-R-O-N, at cslsantacruz.org. There's always more to CSL Santa Cruz than Sunday mornings. Stay connected and inspired by subscribing to our newsletter. At the booth, in the Unity Room, or on the bottom of your homepage at cslsantacruz.org. While you're checking out our website, explore our calendar, watch past talks, and learn more about who we are. Take a breath. We have an amazing service planned for you today. And before we step into celebration, we pause in reverence. Before we enter into celebration, we pause in reverence to acknowledge the lives, voices, and spirits who have dwelt upon, cared for, and been shaped by this land long before each of us. Take another deep breath. Let your body remember, all land is holy, all waters sacred, and no border drawn by human hands can change the sanctity of what is eternal. We acknowledge that we gather on the unceded homelands of the Awaswas, speaking Yupi people and the Amaha Mutsun tribal brand, stewards of this place since time immemorial. They are not of the past. They are still here. Their legacy continues, and their sovereignty matters. We hold a moment of silence to honor the ancestors, the descendants, and the ongoing struggles for justice, recognition, and restoration.
Take another deep breath. At the heart of our teaching is oneness, the knowing that everyone and everything is a sacred expression of spirit. And from that truth, we boldly proclaim, we stand for the liberty and dignity of all people and for the sacred life of this earth. We stand for justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion, not as political ideals, but as spiritual imperatives. We stand firmly for Black lives, for Indigenous lives, for immigrant lives, for all lives that have been marginalized by systems of oppression. Yes. We stand for gender diversity. We stand for trans lives, queer lives, and the inherent right of every being to live freely and authentically in their truth. We stand with women. We stand with men. And we stand with people of all genders. We affirm the sovereign right of every person to make decisions about their own body, their health, their identity, and their future. This is our sacred commitment. This is our collective yes. Yes. All right, so I'd like to read to you from the Tao Te Ching, because we believe everybody's right. Whatever religion you've come through to get here, you're right. This is number 17, and it's a political statement. The very highest is barely known by men. Then comes that which they know and love. Then that which is feared. Then that which is despised. He who does not trust enough will not be trusted. When actions are performed without unnecessary speech, the people say, "We did it." Thank you, everyone who marched yesterday on my behalf. I appreciate you. And if you will, take a deep breath. Close your eyes for just a moment. Put your feet on the floor. And know this with me, that today is a brilliant opportunity to be who and what we are, to express ourselves fully as the infinite in human form, and to open our hearts and minds to the kindness that it takes to make a difference in the world. We are that. Let that be what leads us forward. Blessed be, and together we say, and so it is.
to direct. Hi, everybody. This song is called A Beautiful Noise, and it's by Elisha Keys and Brandy Carlisle.
Shoulder marching in the street. When you're all alone, it's a quiet breeze, but when you band together, it's a choir of thunder and rain. Now we have a choice, 'cause I have a voice. I'm not living to die. Don't stand in a wasteland, look me in the eye. Stop living a lie. Stand up next to me. You gotta put one foot in front of the other, with a hand in a hand, holding on to each other. Go on and rejoice. You have a voice. It is loud, it is clear. It is stronger than your fear. It's believing you belong. It's for calling out the wrong. From the silence of my sisters to the violence of my brothers, we can breathe. It's the pain of another. I have a voice. I have a voice, and I let it speak for the ones who aren't yet really free. It's killing me. No one is saying what we need to hear. I will not let silence win when I see all the pain our people are in. There's no other choice. I have a voice. It is loud, it is clear. It is stronger than your fear. It's believing you belong. It's for calling out the wrong. From the mouths of our mothers to the lips of our daughters, we can dream like our brothers, we love like our fathers. We can heal. Can you hear us? Can you hear us now? I have a voice. Started out as a whisper, turned into a scream, made a beautiful noise. Shoulder to shoulder, marching in the street. When you're all alone, it's a quiet breeze, but when you band together, it's a choir of thunder and rain. Now we have a choice, 'cause I have a voice. Now we have a choice, 'cause I have a voice. Now we have a choice, 'cause I have a voice.
We have a voice. Hallelujah. Let's use it.
Yes. All right. This song is called When We Sing.
This one is by Olivia Fern.
Let's give a little more love and gratitude to Heather Houston and Yalalati, everyone. Good morning. If you don't know me, good morning. I'm Reverend Elisha. I'm the spiritual director of the Center for Spiritual Living here in Santa Cruz. I do use they and them pronouns. My ancestors come to us, immigrated to this country, we know, from Ireland, Scotland, Austria, and Holland. I also have ancestors indigenous to the Americas and truly from many places all over the world. Let's begin with a few breaths, shall we? Exhale it all first, let it out. Oh yeah, there we go. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Let's breathe in again, breathe in. Let it go. One more together, let's breathe. And let it go. And so, as many of you know, our theme across Centers for Spiritual Living globally this month is Glow Up. Which I think is quite appropriate because how many of us were out yesterday in some way or another bringing the energy of love, of resistance, of joy? It was remarkable to be on the streets of Santa Cruz yesterday, folks. I read that somewhere that they're estimating about 15,000 people showed up in Santa Cruz downtown yesterday for No King's Day. And another 1,500 or so in Watsonville. I read 18,000 people across the county came out for yesterday's demonstration. And I want to point out one of the things we talked about before. We know anytime 3.5% of a population gets out on the streets and sustains and maintains that energy, we hit that 3.5% in June when we had that first push, right? I did a little math, looked up I'm a nerd, okay? So I looked up the population of Santa Cruz County. For 3.5%, we needed 9,660 people to show up. Which means we hit 7% of the population of Santa Cruz County was out on the streets yesterday. And that happened across the nation, folks. We have some of our folks who are traveling, who are in some small towns, who are in Cambria, who are in Oakhurst. I'm getting messages. People were out in the streets. I'm getting messages from my minister friends in Indiana and in Florida and in New York and in Oakland. Everywhere, people were out, folks. And you know what I noticed yesterday? It was joyous. There was so much celebration. There was so much joy. The energy, the vibration was so high. And I'm loving that we're in this month, we're talking about glowing up. Right? That we showed up as a community to truly shine our light, which is our task right now, right? And tomorrow is the holiday of Diwali, which actually begins. It's a 5-day festival of lights that's celebrated by Hindus, Jains, Sikhs, and Buddhists across the world. And it's a 5-day ceremony, a 5-day holiday of lighting candles and bringing the light forward. And the word Diwali, roughly translated into English, literally means a line or circle of lights. And Diwali is a holiday that's about celebrating the triumph of good over evil, of light over darkness, right? And so how perfect that we're in this month of Glow Up, that No King's Day was truly a joyous celebration across the nation, and now we get to step into Diwali over the next number of days. And truly, as we move from Diwali into the rest of the year, as we move into the descent of darkness towards winter solstice, what is our human tendency but to glow up? Right? We're going to have Diwali, we're going to have Hanukkah, we're going to have Christmas, we're going to have solstice, we're going to have all of the various festivals of light that all of the world's traditions celebrate as we move into the descent of darkness, as we move towards that darkest point. And so let that kind of be our lesson for our glow up right now, is perhaps we may perceive that our nation, that our world is moving into this time of darkness. We don't know when this thing's going to turn around. We're probably going to keep descending in the direction that we're going before this thing turns up. But there's an invitation for us, right? It's as we perceive things getting darker, what is our job but to light up the scene? Right? And this week's theme is specifically about inner illumination. Because we can't shine our light out there unless we're tending to the light in here. Right? And that the cultivation of joy, the cultivation of hope, the cultivation of happiness, the cultivation of love and compassion, that's how we build that inner light within us. And when that light is so alive in us, when it is truly tended to, when that spark, when that flame of the truth of who you are is truly illuminated from within, you can't help but shine it out into the world, right? And one of the things that I know is that oppressive, authoritarian, fascist regimes cannot exist in the face of joy and hope and love, right? These things, these mindsets, they thrive on fear. They thrive on division. They thrive on that hatred and that tension. And if we're not willing to let that into us and we are able to hold the light, then we become that thing that pushes that force out and holds a higher vibration, right? And as I watched the demonstrations across the nation yesterday and felt the energy that was here, one of the things that really kept sparking for me is that what we're witnessing in our world, this awakening, this transformation, this war, this battle that seems to be everywhere, is potentially the very thing that evolution is calling from us right now. Because the work, the battle, is a battle between love and hate. It's a battle between fear and hope. It's a battle between oneness and separation. And all of the spiritual traditions that I look to, all of the models that I've been trained in, almost all of them tell us that the core work for us is to shift our thinking from fear-based thinking to faith-based thinking. From fear to love. Right? And that every single one of us, I guarantee you, in some way has that task upon us. Right? Somewhere in your life, there's some fear going on that a little bit of faith, a little bit of love, a little bit of hope would probably help you shift your perspective. Right? Whether it be in our relationships, whether it be how we hold what's happening in the nation, our work is to shift from fear to faith, to get out of the despair and into the hope. Because when our minds are on hope and our minds are on love, no matter what's happening around us, that can't be taken. Right? We've all sung that chant here before. This joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This joy that I have, the world can't take it away. Right? This light that I have, it didn't come from outside, and nothing outside of me can steal it. Right? And we know from people who've lived through some of the darkest moments in history, people who we look up to, whose names live for generations, people like Mandela, right? People like Viktor Frankl, who've lived through the darkness, who no matter what happened to them, no matter what position or situation they were put into, the thing that they never let go of was hope. The thing they never let go of was a vision. The thing they never let go of was love. And both of those people who I just mentioned, both Nelson Mandela and Viktor Frankl, do you know what they found in their imprisonment? Was love and compassion for their captors. They found the love. They were able to sit and say how horrible it is that you are in such a situation that you believe that this is the right choice. And I have compassion for whatever has happened in your heart and your mind to shrink your consciousness to such a place that this is what you think is right. And that the only thing that's going to expand that awareness is the ability to hold these people in love. Right? That You know, and I say this probably almost every week, but Dr. King tells us, right? Darkness cannot put out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot put out hate. Only love can do that. And so if we see darkness in the world, our job is to cast a light. If we see hatred in the world, our job is to love. Our job is to love, right? And I am so grateful to Portland, folks. Can I tell you, watching the hilarity and the absurdity and the joy be the weapon of this resistance is magnificent. Right? To watch people in their little blow-up suits, and I saw the frogs and the dinosaurs and the things and the chickens downtown with us here. I mean, they're multiplying, right? And it kind of made me think of, you know, when Moses goes to Pharaoh's like, let my people go, and he's like, no, plague of frogs, right? Like, and so the frogs are multiplying, right? And the plague is upon the land, right? But it's hilarious, it's joyous, and it's absurd. And the thing that I love about the inflatable costumes is that there's this puffed up, inflated absurdity that's standing in the face of this puffed up, inflated absurdity. Right? And so we're meeting it right where it's at. And it's hard to hate something that's hilarious. Right? When someone's coming at you in a cute little costume and you're trying to be, it's like, this is the way we diffuse this, right? We meet it with something that is so different than the energy that they're coming at us with that it breaks the code, right? And that if we show up in love and in joy and in beauty, singing our songs and dancing in the streets, maybe that will shift the consciousness of these people who think that we are violent. It's going to cause the mirror to reflect back. Because we're not meeting with the same energy. We're glowing up. We are calling forth the light and the love and the joy. And it again, to be in such a celebration. I was so high all day yesterday. I had to go home and clean and run around the house, and I did not get to sleep till late because the energy was so alive. And I'm sure many of us felt that, right? And I want yesterday's demonstration to be something that we can all tune back to feel the joy of this resistance, to feel the power of this love, to feel the unity that is actually here. And I know that there are people in power who think that perhaps they have some sort of mandate from the people. I'm going to tell you, when I look out, I see the people are unified. I see a unified consciousness rising up that is growing in power, that is growing in joy, that is growing in numbers, that this thing is going to tip the scales. Right? And that we now have, each one of us, a little maybe bit of a mental equivalent, a little bit of a boost in our step, a little bit of a charge, so that we now feel that we are not alone, that there is a united consciousness coming together, that we are awakening to the more of us. And this battle between love and hate, this is potentially the awakening that all of the people who've come before us have ever talked about. So there's going to come a time where we wake up, where Christ comes back, where the age of the Aquarius, or blah, 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 whatever you want to call it. Everyone has a story about a time when we all wake up, right? And I'm pretty sure that comes to us in our darkest moment. That in a time where to be called woke, it means to be awake. It means to be conscious. It means to be paying attention. And so when I hear people saying we're going to wage a war on anything woke, we're going to wage a war on people being awake and conscious and compassionate? Right? That's what they're seeking to do, but what that's happening, that's awakening something within us, right? Because suddenly we realize how important this is. And many of us in this room, in this county, we've lived in the the privilege of the systems that have surrounded us, that have allowed us to be comfortable, to have all the wonderful things that we have. And maybe for some people, it's been pretty easy for at least a couple decades not to pay attention to some of the problems. That's not the case for everybody. But what's happening is that everything is rising up and it's getting our attention. That everything is becoming so uncomfortable that we can't not move. And perhaps all of these powers of darkness and division are rising up to truly wake us up. And it's only in the face of absolute unconsciousness that we find our consciousness. It's in the face of this inhumanity that our humanity is being called forth and awakened in whole new ways. And perhaps a new humanity, a new level of compassion, a new level of awakened consciousness rises from this. Because the thing I know from the history of evolution of life on Earth is that every time there is a great crisis, every time it seems that a species might be on the brink or the end of something, guess what happens? A great big leap happens. A great big new level of organization and working together emerges. And so perhaps we're moving through a time where we are being pushed to a catalyst moment where we get to rise up and become something more, to awaken to a whole new way of being and seeing with each other. And perhaps all of the systems that haven't been working, that are being dismantled right now, in their decay and in the breaking down, there's an opportunity to recreate everything. Right? I saw an interview with Pete Buttigieg a little while back, and he was talking about, I'm not happy with all the things being dissolved and taken apart and defunded and all the things. But he said, no one in their right mind would create any of these systems as they are right now if we started from scratch. So maybe, as everything's being dismantled, we are now being given an opportunity to reinvent, recreate, reorganize the whole system. And, you know, my teacher, Jean Houston, for the last 50 years of her teaching career, the one thing that she always talked about was this time we are getting ready to move through of whole system transition. Whole system transition. That means that every single thing that wasn't working in all of the systems of the planet, in all the systems of society, in all of our ways of interacting, all of the ones that weren't working have to be broken down, dissolved, reorganized, and then brought forth brand new. And that also has to happen within each one of us. Because we have to break down the paradigms, the thinking, the ways of doing and being, the ways of being comfortable. All of those things have to be shifted within us because we can't operate in a new system unless we've, so to speak, downloaded the new operating system. Right? And I don't know about any of you, but anytime I get an update on my phone, it takes a little while to get used to the new system. Right? That thing's not where it was before. And so we're going to go through some times of going, this does not feel normal. This is not what I'm used to. We have to get used to doing things differently. And so this time of transition is upon us. And our job is to glow up, right? Is to continuously speak to Pharaoh, let my people go. And every time they say no, we're going to show up with the frogs and with the whatever, all of it. We're going to show up and we're going to keep bringing it because our joy, our laughter, our dancing, our resilience, our love, this is what we have to work with right now. And I tell you, friends, I think it's working. And we have to keep it up. This is not just a, yay, we all showed up yesterday, now we did it. It's like, no, this is the beginning. And it's going to continue to be the beginning. And we got to keep growing this movement. We've got to keep lighting up. We've got to keep keeping our minds, as we said last week, we've got to stay upstairs, right? Keep our mind in the upper room. Stay in that highest place of consciousness. Look for the love, look for the compassion, look for the joy. Find it, cultivate it, build it, keep it alive. That's the source of your inner inspiration and your inner light. Keep that fire burning. And let the entirety of your practice be about keeping your joy alive. You ready for that? Are you in it? You here for it together? All right, friends, let's go into prayer. Heather, would you come up? So, friends, let's take a deep breath. And let's just drop in for a moment. I'm going to invite Heather up to join me. And help us just drop in. And as the sound washes over the room, let us feel that vibration. And just drop into this space together a little bit deeper. And so as we breathe, I first just speak a word reminding each one of us that what I know is that there is one light, there is one life, there is one power, there is one presence that is living and breathing throughout the entirety of the universe. And I know that this one is intricately and intimately interwoven into every aspect of existence, from particles to people to planets, to solar systems and galaxies, to conversations, to civilizations. That all of it is the activity of this one life bubbling, percolating, moving throughout the universe. And what I know is that this one life is breathing, participating in all of existence. And so as we breathe, let us remember that we are being breathed. That this power, that this presence, that this infinite being who can create worlds, who drives all of evolution, is coursing through each one of us. That the same power that creates worlds, we use to create our worlds, to our words, to create our choices. And I celebrate the collective power that is emerging. I celebrate the emergence, the celebration, the joy, the demonstration, the protest. I celebrate the way that our nation and our world is showing up in this moment, that there is a rising up, that there is an expansion, that there is an evolution that is taking place, and it's happening in each one of us. That inner light is awakening. As we remember that there is not enough darkness in the world to put out the light of one small candle, and that each one of us carries that light, and that we are multiplying, that we are magnifying, and that as we hold that light together, that light gets brighter. And so let us just take another breath, and maybe even place our hands on our hearts, and take another breath. And let us remember that that heart is being beat by the one life. And that right now we are in the overlap of the magnetic field from each other's hearts. And let us be expanded by that. Let us feel the collective heart of this room. Let us feel the collective heart of our city, of our county, of our nation, and of our world. And when we tap into that heart, let us feel its joy, let us feel its celebration, let us feel its compassion and connection. And we open, open, open. And so I just speak a word of gratitude for each one who is ready and willing to glow up, to shine our light. And let our light shine so bright that it truly washes and purifies the land. Let the light of God shine through our eyes, our words, our choices, our votes, our marches. Let the light shine forth. I am so grateful for this beloved community, for the ways that we come together, hold each other, celebrate, and lift each other up. And so let us move back to the breath, to surrender to the one who is breathing, to feel that inner light shining, to let go, to let God, to know that evolution, that forward movement, that expansion is at work, and that we are waking up. And so we breathe in, and we let it go. And let's say together, and so it is. Thank you, my friends. Thank you, Heather.
As this lovely choir makes their way to the pulpit, I want to let you know that on November 22nd, we are having our 20th annual concert. Isn't that extraordinary? I've been a choir director for 20 years. Well, longer than that, actually, because the Rio Theater. Yeah, we rented the Rio, so bring all your friends. We will hand out flyers at the end here. Maybe these ladies can help me hand out flyers to all of you. We would love to have you there. We're going to fill the Rio with hope and joy and love and beauty and harmony. So this song came through when I was walking on Westcliff, and as I was singing it, I was like, now wait a second, I didn't make up that quote. That came from somewhere. And Jimi Hendrix apparently was famous for saying this. Gandhi, Sri Chinmoy, is that how you say it? So many spiritual leaders have said, when the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace. When the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace. When the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace. Peace, peace, peace. There will be peace. Peace, peace, peace. There When the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace. Filling the room with our voices. When the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace. Peace, peace, peace. There will be peace for all of Santa Cruz. Peace, yes, peace, peace. There will be peace. Sing it to the world. When the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace. The world will know peace. The world will know peace. Thank you.
Yes.
Singing.
Have we all enjoyed the Yali Lati concert today? With a little note from me in the middle? Oh my goodness. I just want to first just say thank you to y'all for being here today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What a gift. This is a time in our service for gratitude, for conscious giving. As I say each and every week, truly we exist to serve you, and we exist because of you. And so if you have any gift to share with this community to support who we are and who we are becoming, it's time to bring those out. If you would just repeat this simple affirmation after me: for all that I am, for all that I am, for all that I have,
For all that I have,
for all that I give,
for all that I give,
for all that I receive,
for all that I receive,
I am truly grateful,
I am truly grateful.
and I give from a grateful heart.
And I give from a grateful heart.
Yes.
We are lifting up our voices. We are lifting up our lives. We are lifting up our voices. Hearts unified. We will rise. Together we'll rise. We will rise. Rise. Lift every voice in song. In harmony, sing with us.
Let's take a breath. We're going to go into prayer. Also, a reminder, if you are going to help volunteer to set up the other room, to move over and do that now. Otherwise, take a deep breath and go within. And so as we breathe together, I first just speak a word of gratitude over this beloved community, over this beloved space of the Resource Center for Nonviolence. I am so grateful for who we are and for how we are able together and for the partnerships and the beauty of this magnificent community, not just CSL Santa Cruz, but all the overlapping communities that allow us to be who we are, whether it be Yalalati, Resource Center, Inner Light, and so many others. I'm grateful for this collective light that we shine together. And I'm grateful for every gift given that allows our communities to be who we are and show up how we do, whether it's the gift of finances, the gift of time, of talent and energy. There is so much that goes into making these services and all that we do happen. And to everyone and everything that allows that, I am grateful. To everyone who shows up, I am grateful. And so let us magnify this gratitude and pull all this energy we've gathered here together today. And so to any one of us and to all of us who are seeking activation or healing in the physical body, this is our opportunity to stand up if you're able. Take a deep breath in, open your arms wide, lift up your chin, your eyebrows, smile a little bit, take in a deep, deep breath. And as we open ourselves, let each one of us remember that there is a source and supply that is the original template for our physical bodies. And that template is absolutely perfect. It is absolutely whole. It is vital. It is healthy. And so when we call upon it, the body can remember its energy, its life force, and its power. And so let us expand in this moment to remember that each one of us is sourced by a power that heals us, that sustains us, that lifts us up, that sources us to show up in the world. And let's just breathe it in. Breathe in the health, breathe in the wholeness, breathe in the freedom from pain, breathe in the alignment. Breathe it in. And so now to any one of us and to all of us who are seeking healing or expansion in the areas of finances or needs being met, again, this is the opportunity. If you're able, stand up. Again, arms open wide. We open to receive this time. The more we open, the more we tell our bodies and the universe that we are open to receive everything that we need to survive and to thrive. Remembering that the one life that gives itself to all, that shines the sun, that grows the grass, that sources and supplies every living creature on this planet, that one life is giving itself to each one of us so that we have everything that we need, so that we are able to thrive, so that we are able to give our gifts from overflow, so that we are able to share ourselves with the world. And so let each one of us know that we are cared for, that we are sustained, that we have everything that we need, and that we are open to receive it. So we say yes. Yes, yes, yes. And to any one of us and to all of us who are seeking healing or expansion in the areas of the heart, breathe into that heart center right now. Maybe place a hand there and pause. Remember that heart, this body, is being lived by something greater. And so we open to the love of the universe, the love of life itself, knowing that love heals us and sustains us, that we are open to forgiveness, and we are open to forgiving. We are open to being forgiven. We open to let the grief out. We open to let the grief in. We open to let our love expand. And so maybe even with your arms, just send that love out to each other and to the world and expand that heart space to know that we are the love that the world is needing. Let it come through us, shine through us in everything we do. And to any one of us and to all of us who are ready to glow up, to light up the scene, to shine our light, let us just say yes. Yes, 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 yes. And if there is anyone on your heart or in your mind that you want to include in this energy that we are cultivating here together today, the invitation is just to speak those names into the room right now. And so for every name spoken, even those unspoken are still being whispered. For each one of us, to everyone watching online, to anyone who will see this recording later, I just know that we are all held in this love, in this light, and in this healing, and I am grateful for it. I'm grateful for who we are. I'm grateful for this evolution that is calling all of us, humanity, all of us, into the next of us, the more of us. We are growing, we are expanding, the light is shining, and now is our time. I am grateful, I let it be, I bless it, and let us say together, and so it is. Happy Sunday, my friends. What a celebration. I'm so grateful to celebrate with you. Thank you, Yalalati and Heather, for being with us. I think we've got one more song. I think we're going to tend the spark. Yeah, here we go.
All right, Tending the Spark. How many of you know this one? Yay! This is one of my originals, inspired by a talk by Joanna Macy when I was having my own struggle around the climate crisis that we're in. And this song now is just for all movements, right? Yeah. For all the people. So here we go. And we will care for each other as the world around us unravels, and we will tend to the spark of hope that lives within our grieving hearts. We are here, and we are here now in this present moment, lifting our voices and hearts. And we are here now, we have come together, we are tending the spark. Let me hear you in harmony. Of hope. Together we are tending the spark of hope, of hope. Oh, may it grow. And we will care for each other. Thank you, everybody. Happy Sunday.
Thank you, everybody. Happy Sunday. Do join us in the Unity Room for our social hour and potluck. Have a beautiful week. We love you. Thank you, ladies.